You've been looking for love in all the wrong places? How frustrating. Well, we're happy to tell you that the right place is right here. We can point you in the right direction, of course. To many right directions, in fact. Whether it's meaningful, long-lasting marriage you're looking for, or wild and messy entanglements. Or you're just in it for the stat boosts. We have the girl or guy for you. So get your flowers ready as we delve into the games with the best romance options.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you standing there.
The Sims offers some of the most comprehensive and amusing romance options in gaming history. Since it debuted in 2000, fans have been hooked, and even in its 4th installment, it hasn't lost its charm. In The Sims, you can build a whole life with your partner, right from the first kiss to having children and moving in together. Even growing old and finding your life partner dead and grieving their unfortunate demise. And sometimes expiring yourself from the heartbreak. For extra drama, you can engage in affairs or juggle multiple relationships, often leading to hilarious consequences. And that's just scratching the surface. Baldur's Gate 3, released in 2023, offers one of the most intricate and engrossing romance systems in gaming.
Most excellent!
You can form romantic relationships with a diverse array of companions, each with their own distinct romantic inclinations and personalities. The relationships range from superficial and light-hearted to deeply emotional and intimate.
I didn't think I was owed any happiness. I did things that fill me with shame now.
How they go depends on the choices you make and your character's moral disposition. The romances in Baldur's Gate 3 feel really authentic. Characters' opinions of you are affected convincingly by your behaviour, not just your dialogue choices, but your actions in the world at large and in battle. Don't attack your potential date's friend. They might go off on you. Don't steal. Well, actually, different characters have different opinions about stealing, and about battle tactics, and about your moral choices. Baldur's Gate 3's romance system is one of the richest. You have to pay attention to bag the one you want.
You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do.
Dragon Age Inquisition is an epic high fantasy RPG with a rich world and deep characters. The character development in this game is top-notch. Much like Baldur's Gate 3, genuine connections can be formed and the decisions you make will influence how your relationships evolve.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly?
You can flex your romance chops on a diverse range of companions, each with unique personalities, backstories and appeal. The romance is no afterthought. It's a big part of Dragon Age, and it blends into the game's overall narrative, often leading to significant plot developments.
It seems most natural to want to be close to you.
I would not object to a closer relationship between us, my lord.
The romantic scenes show that care and consideration were put into them. And there's loads of them, ranging from delicate, heartfelt moments to steamy, passionate encounters.
Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumour, so long as you'll have me.
In Stardew Valley, love grows like your crops do, which is to say it takes time and effort but makes great jam when it's harvested. Developed by the one-man army Concerned Ape and released in 2016, Stardew Valley is an adorable farming sim set in a charming and dynamic world filled with a diverse cast of villagers. Each has their own backstories, personalities and interests. You can grow deep emotional connections by completing quests, attending local events and gifting presents. These relationships evolve organically over the seasons, making the experience feel genuine rather than rushed or easy. If you impress them, they'll gift you stuff too. Items, recipes and the like. And if you rack up enough friendship hearts with them and fetch a mermaid pendant, you can get married to them, so long as neither of you are married first. In Cyberpunk 2077, relationships aren't just side quests. They're major parts of the game, having significant impact on your journey, including its ending.
We'll see about that.
The emotional connections you make are meaningful, and there's a diverse range of characters to choose from. Whether you want to pursue a deep relationship with the fiercely loyal Panem Palmer from the Aldecaldos clan, or the grounded Detective River Ward from the Night City Police, it's entirely up to you who you choose, or nearly. Who's attracted to you is determined by the physical appearance of your character. The two characteristics you need to consider while creating your character are voice type and body type, essentially masculine and feminine traits. Your romance progress through quest lines throughout the game, and the choices you make affect the story in meaningful ways, leading maybe to breakups, maybe to support when you need it, or maybe to sacrifice.
All right, let's do this. Freezing ass water, here I come.
Okay, we're all set. You go first.
Set in space, Mass Effect casts you as Commander Shepard, off to save the galaxy from the Reapers, a race of starships who've checked the calendar, realised 50,000 years have passed, and that it's time to wipe out all advanced civilizations in the galaxy. Again.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
All that going on doesn't mean there's not time for love. There's plenty of romance in Mass Effect, and the decisions you make can have long-lasting consequences.
That means a lot, and it says something about you.
Generally speaking, you romance the opposite sex. For example, as male Shepard, you can romance Systems Alliance soldier Ashley Williams, and as female Shepard, you can romance the human biotic soldier Kaidan Alenko.
Kaidan, you make me feel like I could take on the universe. And right now I kinda have to.
But some can be romanced by both, like Liara to Sony. Decisions in Mass Effect have long-lasting consequences, but that's the case with many games here. Still, Mass Effect takes the relationship to the next level. You can import your character into the sequels, carrying over your decisions and all of their consequences. And of course, Mass Effect is known for its iconic and emotional soundtrack, which is why you should have the best gear possible in order to make the most of it. So grab a pair of our Astro A50Xs that promise to deliver the highest levels of wireless audio performance and ensure the best listening experience possible.
Why do I have to make a choice? Maybe the three of us could,
In your dreams, Commander.
In Crusader Kings III, romance is not just for show. It's part of the grand strategy. After all, you're creating a dynasty. Romance is woven into the strategy and medieval politics in this game. There are no two love stories alike, and each one has its distinct benefits that can influence your progress while managing your empire. If you marry right, you could increase your status and form powerful alliances. But if you want, you could also risk political ruin by having an affair. Why not play dirty and try to seduce your rival's partner? Or, if you really want, you could marry for love and risk dynastic ruin. Your character's desires, personality, and traits shape your relationships, making Crusader Kings III one of the most dynamic romance systems in gaming, integral to the survival of your kingdom.
Remember that, and your dynasty will rule this land through the ages.
Persona games have long been known for being tightly interwoven mixes of dating sim and dungeon crawler. As in dating sims, you choose how to spend your day, maybe improving your charm at a jazz cafe, or your knowledge by studying.
Is that so?
And as in Shin Megami Tensei, Persona's parent game series, you crawl the dungeons with weird, wonderful-looking monsters here called Personas. Persona 5 Royal takes that and dials it up with its confidence system.
Are you sure about this? Thank you so much.
Whereas in previous games the social aspect was mostly about leveling up personas, now each confidant has a distinct fleshed out story arc, and developing relationships with characters offers gameplay altering perks. They can grant you special abilities, access to unique items, and unlock gameplay advantages. Persona 5 is two game genres in one, but blended together so seamlessly and wrapped up in so much style. In the end, what you get is just Persona.
I didn't know I could be this happy. It almost doesn't feel real.
So there you have it. Before you dive into your next virtual love story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome videos from Logitech G.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Such a gracious woman deserves nothing less.
Such talk. I'm quite overcome.
Should I stop?
Oh, no.